I broke up with my boyfriend because he lost my trust when he brought his friends into our bedroom while I was sleeping naked. My boyfriend Jason and I had been together for 5 years, and at the start of November, we moved in together. Well, it wasn't long after that he lost my trust. Since Jason has known me, he has known that I slept naked. I've done it my whole life, and it is how I feel most comfortable. Since we've been sharing a bedroom, I had been going to bed before Jason, and he would stay up late into the night on his game. Well, the other night, I was sleeping as I usually do, and I woke up because I heard voices in the background, and nearly had a heart attack when I saw that my boyfriend and his 4 other guy friends were sitting at the edge of the bed that I was in naked. I got up disgruntled and nearly exposed myself by dropping the blanket before I asked him why there were 4 other men sitting at the edge of the bed I was sleeping naked in. I felt so uncomfortable, and yelled at them to all get out of my bedroom. I quickly got dressed and checked myself to make sure I was okay. I asked Jason to come in, and I asked him if he was insane for thinking that inviting 4 of his friends into a bed I was sleeping naked in was okay, to which he responded saying that he felt that it was fine, because they were all just gaming together and he knew that they wouldn't see me because the room was dark and he had made sure I was covered. I felt disgusted by him, and all my trust was lost. I told him to get out of the room for a second while I got something, and I packed an overnight bag and got dressed to head over to a friend's house. There was no way I was going to stay and sleep in that room with him and his 4 minions after what had just happened. When I walked out of the room, Jason saw that I was dressed and packed and ready to leave, and he tried to stop me on the way out of the house, but I yelled at him to not touch me and drove off before he got another word in. He continued calling my phone and leaving voicemails saying that I was crazy and not understanding why I had left the house, and that was when I realized that he actually didn't see what was wrong about the situation, and my trust in him was gone. Once I got to my friend's house, I explained the situation to her and she agreed that it was completely disrespectful for him to have put me in that situation. The next morning, I woke up to Jason honking his horn outside of my friend's house, because he still had my location that I didn't turn off. I figured it was only fair to talk to him so that he would realize what he had done wrong, and I went downstairs and over to his car, but immediately turned around when I saw that his 4 friends from the night before were in there with him. At that point, I completely lost it, and told him to leave me alone and not bother me. I ended up talking to him that night when I went back to our apartment, but he never understood why what he did made me uncomfortable, and I just kept going in circles explaining myself to him, which was pointless. I broke things off with him, and told him that we could talk in a week, but now, I'm starting to think that giving him time to think is not worth it. He has shown me how much he respects me, and I am currently looking for apartments to move into at the start of the next year so that I am no longer roomies with my ex.